All right, so this is the welcome back. This is the image after frequency separation. This is the image before frequency separation, rather. This is the image after frequency separation. So the next thing we're going to be looking at right now is to do dodging and burning to the image. I wouldn't want to use the automatic dodge and burn because it won't give me the manual control I want over this dodging and burning, because I wouldn't want to do too much and I want to focus on some certain areas. So to do that, I'm going to just run this dodge and burn action over here. I'll just run it. Hold on a bit. Let me take care of this. All right, so I'll just run the dodging and burning. It opens up immediately. I'll go to invert this. This is for your visual aid. You can double click on it to just bring down the reds a little so you can have a clearer view of what the highlights and the shadows are falling on. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is my dodge rather. I'll just highlight the highlights. Like, I'll just make the highlights to pop a little more, not introducing new highlights. I'll just make the existing highlights to pop a little more. Of course, you can turn off your frequency separation to see the original highlights where they are falling before you started your frequency separation. So it will allow you to be able to see where you will touch and where you will not touch. So just over here like this. Beautiful. Because there should be a little highlight on the forehead right here, just to make it stand out, and just pull it down a little towards the nose. Yeah, like that. So look at the cheek over here. There's a highlight here. Make it pop a little more like that. Beautiful. So look at the chin here like this. There's a little one under. There's one here too. Okay, so just make this pop. And zoom out a little to see what you are doing, to make sure you are not doing too much, because too much will make the whole thing look weird. Do not stay on a particular area for a long time like this. So look at the neck. We'll have a highlight here, we'll have a highlight here, we'll have a highlight here. Just follow these ones the way they are appearing. Make the shadows darker and make the highlights brighter. I think I need to highlight under here very well so that I will take away that illusion of press. Like that. Beautiful. I guess you understand why I'm focusing here to make it bright out very well. Like that. Nice one. So just make here brighter. Nice. Over here. Just to add extra dimensions to the image, nothing more. Okay, so the leg, I noticed some shine on the feet, on the leg rather. So I'm just going to make it glow like that. Just make it glow a little more. Just follow the highlights. Look at the arm here. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, so zoom out, go to your burn and fix. So just make the shadows darker as well. And we are good to go. So here. Of course, I'm going to come back to the lips. Follow the shadows the way they're appearing, like this. So this one over here, like this one. Can just paint over the nose like this. Nice. Okay, connect this to the eye. I think we need to dodge here a little. Dodge here a little. Dodge here a little. Dodge here a little. Okay, nice. So go back to your bone. Sorry. All right. So have a little bone in here. Have a little bone in here. So there's one thing I always do to my images. I just do a round dodging and burning like this. Burning rather. Just round around the image like this to make it have a circular feel. So I'll just put shadow around the face, just round like this. Just like that. So just gives it a circular feeling. I think it didn't too much here. Let me just touch it a little more. Okay, so my highlights needs to up here a little, up here a little, okay, to give it that shape that we are looking for. Now for the lips, just take up your flow a little, maybe somewhere around 18-ish or thereabouts. So I just want to, dodge rather. I just want to darken the edges of the lips, following the way the makeup is appearing. So just darken the edges like this. Nice. So you do the same for the highlights of the lips, make it brighter as well. So it gives your lips some dimensions like this. Nice. Follow the highlights like this. So if you feel okay, you may need to darken here. So just take it down to somewhere around 7. Just a little darkening here. Nice. We are good. We are good. We are good. So I need to bond the nose a little. Just a little. I think it's appearing a bit too distorted. So we'll go back to our amplify and make a little correction to the nose. And we are good to go. So let's disable our black and white and see what we've done. So this is dodging and burning before, after. Let me zoom out so you could see it. This is before, this is after, this is before, this is after. So let's turn back our frequency separation and lazy. Before, after. Let me take it back a little. Nice. Just put it to your screen. So this is before, this is after, before, after. Our picture is already popping. I think my dots did quite too much of work here. Looking weird. So I'm just going to maybe take that away entirely. Don't think I will be needing that. Nice. I think I prefer it this way. So this is before, this is after, before, after. And that is how you do your dodging and burning. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I missed that while doing frequency separation, is I need to fix this knuckle over here. So remember how we did the coloring thing? Pick up your brush, go to the empty layer and select it and sample a color around the area you want to take care of and just paint. So that's how I'm just going to take care of the knuckles. Yes, just sample from the areas and paint over it. Do not do too much like this. Nice. And the knuckles are gone. ASAP. Easy peasy. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Don't think I want to take away the one in the right arm because that one is pure shadow. So having done all of this, you can decide to create your stamp visible layer. Create your stamp visible layer so you can start building on top. But I don't like working with too much layers, so I can have a manual control of whatever I'm doing. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be flattening the image. Or rather, let's take care of the eyes before we do the flattening. So I'll just go to my Retouch Academy over here and select my magic eyes like this. So I'll just select my magic eyes. So what this basically does is that it creates a stamp visible layer above everything you've done. Then it sets your eye cleaning layers and all of that for you. And that's how this works. If you're wondering how it's not affecting the things we've done already, that's how it works. So I'll just go to clean eye over here, pick up my brush, make sure your flow is quite high. So you will see what you are doing, maybe somewhere around 58. I'll just clean the eyes over like this. You don't need to do too much. Just clean the eyes over like this. Beautiful. Alright, good to go. So I noticed a little discrepancy over the lips. So I'm going to create one more frequency separation. Let me just use this one. One more frequency separation, still maintaining my somewhere around 8. So what I want to do is that I want to clean the edges of the lips. It's looking weird. So you can find the edges of your lips in your high frequency. I will just pick up my clone stamp. Where is it? Just pick up my clone stamp. Make it look very small, like that. Just very small so it doesn't leave stamps. And just paint over the edges. I just want to take care of the edges of the lips. It's looking quite weird. So just like this. Make sure you are using a low brush. Make your clone stamp very tiny. Make your stamps very tiny. It doesn't look weird. Like that. It's nice. I just want to take care of this line appearing over the lips. It's making it look double, which we do not want. So I'll just take care of it like this. See, beautiful. You just take your time and get your own right. Nice. I think that was too weird. So let me not just do it once. Okay. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you've not done that already. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification button to be notified every single time we drop a new video. And we are good to go. We have amazing stuff coming for you this period. Nice. Alright, so you can equally use this to take care of some remaining blemishes in your image. Just like that. The ones we missed before we started our frequency separation, this is the time you can take care of it. Just paint over. You are good. So just take your time. I wouldn't want to make the video look unnecessarily long and boring. So use this trick that I just showed you. Take your time and fix that. So I think I need a little of the makeup. So I'll just paint this in like this. So if you notice, I just made my clone stamp bigger so I can be able to paint in that makeup where I needed it to be. So take care of this texture here. I have a lot of unwanted textures we need to take care of. So take your time and get yours ready. So I think I need to clean up here. The color is spilling just like this. Just make your own look nice. Okay, nice. All right, so a little more here. Just a little correction we needed to do there. So go back to your tiny brush. Zoom out. Look at the edges of the lips. I just want it to have a uniform edge. All right, so we'll have this curved in over here. I'll need to have this curved in over here too. So we'll just use our Lupify and fix that. We'll use our Lupify and fix that, and we are good to go. So this is how you can take care of your little mistakes. If you missed anything, you can just create another frequency separation over everything you've done, and correct any correction you want to make, and make any correction you want to make, and you are good to go. So I'm going to create one more stamp visible layer, Ctrl+Shift+E, so I can be able to enter my Lupify and correct one or two things, the nose, the lips, just one or two. Zoom in on your image to see what you are doing. Just hold on. Okay, so we are good to go. It's too close. Take it back a little. Pick your face too and start walking around the image. So I want to take the nose a bit too slim in it. Okay, so at the edge of the face, we want it to go in a little. The lips. So I want the lips to, I'll just pick up my forward warp to zoom in on the lips. I want the lips to have uniform shape. To do that, I think the warp tool is going to do too much. So let's just take our push left tool, make it very small. Take down your density and your pressure and just paint over it like this, just like this. So as you are painting over the edge, you're looking at the other side to make sure you have a uniform look. Nice. So you can zoom out now to look at it. Think it's still not curving perfectly well. So just go one more round. Nice. Sorry, right to left, not left to right, depending on the shape you want to create anyway. Okay, plus here, nice. So let's go back. Okay, so if you look at the image now, the lips are having a uniform look. So this is it before, after, before, after. So the next place we want to make a little adjustment is the chin. If the nose got a bit smaller, then the chin as well should equally go in a little. So you can just go straight to, just want that to appear a bit slimmer. So go straight to the face shape, and just bring in the jawline. It's closer like that, then face width a bit closer. So let's zoom out and look at it. It was looking quite distorted before. So this is before, this is after. Just a little changes, and we are good to go. Press OK, and we are back. All right, one more stuff I need to correct. The right eye is a bit closed while the left eye is open. So we'll go back in and open up the right eye or close up the left eye. So whatever you want to do, anyone that works for you, go for it like this. Nice. Just take it off a little. From here. Just a little. Nice. So like this. I want to tilt it just a little more. Make it a bit open. Okay, we are good to go. Press OK, and we are ready. So the next thing we'll be fixing is our background is looking quite too rough. So to do that, I'm just going to create a stamp visible layer, Ctrl+Shift+E, everything up. So you can decide to delete everything under. We are done with all of this. So this is our image before, after, before, after. So the next thing we are taking care of this background. So to do that, I'm going to select my image, select subject. Let's wait for it. Photoshop is done. So you can correct the mask later. You don't need to get it perfect now. So let me just pick here. Select inverse so you can add to the selection. Make this bring out the hair the much you can. Of course, you can correct all of this later. So you do not need to do it to be perfect at the moment. Doesn't need to be perfect. Nice. Just make a rough selection and you're good to go. Let me flatten this up. So duplicate your background. Right click on the image, press layer via cut, select it again by holding your Ctrl Shift and clicking over the thumbnail. Go to your filter, blur, Gaussian blur, or blur that out. Nice, beautiful. So if you feel it's still having some shadows and highlights that you do not appreciate, you can take your object layer to the topmost, create a solid color adjustment layer under it like this, beautiful. Minimize it like this, and now pick a color from the background and open it up. So it's going to flatten it out. Now you can decide to just use a blend mode to make everything look together. Look at the way hard light is looking amazing. The image is popping out. So this is before we added the adjustment layer. This is after we added the solid color layer. So it's just unlimited possibilities. You can start to try out stuff. So I think this is too much. This is too much. I'll just open it up a little. So let's go to the hair. If you notice, some part of the hair is not properly selected. So one thing I always do is I just go to my object layer, create a mask, and just blend the hair into the background. Since it's already looking more like the background, so I'll just blend it in. And when you look at it, you wonder how did he achieve that level of blending? This is what I do. This is me sharing my secret with you. Just blend the edges of the hair that looks a bit stray. Just blend it into the background. If you do not have all the time to start doing your manual masking, then zoom in on the hand. Notice a little, we are losing the hand a little here. So go to your blurred out layer, use your mask and restore it. Just restore the arm like this, just like this, a little. So you can duplicate the mask over the solid color so you can get your arm back like that. So if you think it's still too much, you can go back to your solid color and get it back. Just take your time and make sure you have your mask perfect. So just take your time, go over the image like this, get your fingers, your arm back like that. Nice. So I think it's too much. Put this in a little more. Okay, so you can equally duplicate it now, and you have it back here. Nice. All right, so this here needs painting a little more here. Sorry, I'm going to remove. Take your brush. It should be found here. All right, so just take your time, go around the edges of your image to make sure you are having the perfect selection you need to have. You're not painting in too much, you're not painting out too much, and you are good to go like that. Beautiful. Okay, so zoom out on your image. I think I need a little adjustment here. Like that's nice. Over the edge. Okay. See how amazing the picture is looking. So this is the image before we started working on the background. After we worked on the background. Amazing. So from here you can decide to add props. But I think I love it the way it is. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to apply a global color grading. And by doing that, I'm going to be applying a lookup table. And we are good to go. So click here, go to your color lookups. You can decide to use anyone in Photoshop, but I think there's one in my mind already. See how nice it's looking, beautiful. So you can just decide to use any color lookup already in your Photoshop, and you have your image perfectly done. But I think I already have a color grading I used for the images before this one. So to make sure that I'm having a uniform color in my image, so I'm just going to go and grab it. I've been loaded somewhere. So let me just locate it here, expand it. Okay. So, all right. So we are here. Should be somewhere around here. Let's pick this. So you can just click on the link below to purchase our color lookup tables. If you want your job to take a new shape, if you want to produce something extra as a photographer, you obviously have to invest in other people's stuff. You need to buy other photographers or other retouchers stuff to be able to take your own workflow to the next level. If you notice, this is a color lookup table that I purchased some weeks back. So I decided to try it on my image. I think this was not the one I'd used. So I'm just going to locate the exact one I used. if you want to become a professional retoucher, you have to invest in paying for other people's stuffs. That is just how you can scale up your work. That is just how you can scale up your work. All right, beautiful. But this is not what I'm looking for. I know exactly the one I'm looking for. So I'll just go back. All right, so welcome back. I've located it. This is the lot. This is before, after, amazing. Just makes the colors to pop out a little more. So you can decide to just mask it on your skin, but I like it on the whole image. So I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you very much for watching. This is how you retouch your image. Okay, so this is the image when we started, all the whole stuff. Look at it, looking like it's not going to go anywhere. But this is the image after they retouch it. Amazing work. So this is how you can retouch your images. Take your time, take care of your images to get it to the place it needs to be. See you on our next video.